Hi guys, if you are feeling any difficulty by approaching your paper number 8, how to approach? Do you have any doubts? Where I start, where I to end my revision? Then watch this video completely because this video is going to be a very short duration. You can easily get a benefit out of it. Now, in this costing paper, we know it is your paper number 8 for both old syllabus as well as new syllabus. Correct. As far as new syllabus is concerned, you are going to get 30 mark as an MCQ, which is a new thing, and remaining 70 marks only you are going to present it your papers. Correct. So total 100 marks. So in this, how we can plan it, not based on the weightage we will go. Actually, your paper is going to be 128 marks to 130 marks. So total weightage of the paper. Based on this paper, this proportionate will comes. Okay. But as far as cost accounting paper is concerned, it is one of the mandatory paper, main paper, core paper for CMA. That too for past 20 to 25 years from the incorporation onwards, costing is going to be a main paper. So what we can do is first we will directly go with costing techniques. Why? I will say it is something you can directly start with my costing technique. There is no vendor because you will start first with marginal costing, then you will move on with standard, then you will move on with budgetary control. What I have suggested, what I have learned, okay, what I have expected from my students, both are different. What I will study, first I will study standard costing, then I will move on to marginal, then I will come back to budgetary. Okay, what you can do the same order, marginal costing, standard variance, and budgetary control. For those who are studying only group 1, in group 2, paper number 12, you are going to learn the same thing with some advanced level. Question based on a complexity you are going to learn. At that time, it will also make you easier. And one more thing also, we have some more weightage also. In this, why I say standard costing variances, here we are only going to study two costing, two variance analysis only we are going to do. One is on material, one is on labor cost, correct? So if it is that was the case, nearly you are going to understand the concept of 9 to 10 variances only. Material you have some 5 to 6 subparts and labor you are having 5 to subparts. So it means it is very quite easier for you to understand. So you need to do it like this. And the marginal costing, you should prepare a formula sheet. This we will call them as formula sheet. It is nothing but you need to write all the formulas. What is the formula for marginal costing? What is the formula for cost volume profit variance? And what is the formula for margin of safety? What is the formula for break-even point? What is the formula for cash break-even point? Everything you need to do. And application of marginal costing in decision making is your final portion. Apart from that, everything will be a decision making and a good advanced concepts will be there. So give some more weightage to that part also. If you prepare this one day before your exams, it will be more and more helpful. And along while preparing this formula sheet, you need to give that important things. What is it? Which question is important? Illustration 35 is important. Illustration 14 is important. Like this, you need to quote. That illustrations you need to see one day before your exams if you are only writing group 1. If you are writing both groups, in between 4 hours to 6 hours of time, you need to recall everything. And same in case of standard costing. You should prepare a formula thing. That is how the logic, try to understand why we are creating those logic. Based on that, you will create some formulas and we will write down. And in budget and budgetary control, what are the types of budget? Prepare those chart. First, it will start with sales budget. Then it will goes to production budget. Then it will goes to raw material purchase budget. Then it will goes to raw material budget. Like this, you need to prepare. Each and everything should have a columnar form. What is a column I need to prepare? Like this, you need to have a proper statement. And what is a cash budget? How the cash budget works, how the working notes will works, everything you need to do. This is an order, this is a types you need to focus. Then comes to, we will start with module number 5. We start with what? Module number 5. In module number 5 also, we will study operating costing. We will study what? Operating costing. That is nothing but service costing. Nothing but what? Service costing. That too, you are having transport, hotel, and healthcare. 2, transport, hotel, and healthcare. Once completed this, you may move on to contract costing. Then after that, come to process and joint product. In joint process costing, give more weightage to equivalent production. And joint and byproducts, try to identify what are those methods to identify joint and byproducts. Okay, and finally goes for job and batch. In job and batch costing, you will be able to remember the EBQ formula, the other forms. Once you've completed module 5 and module 6, half of the portion is got over, correct? Half of the portion you have done. But it is, even though it is a module, half of the portion you have done. Major concepts you have completed. Next, we'll go with material costing. Under module 2, it's your material costing is your first priority. You need to give more weightage on scrap, spoilage, defective, and weightages, inventory management and control, and this physical verification, slow on non-moving items, it is quite easy. Okay, after studying material costing, see what is there in direct expenses. Just a theory question you may expect. Okay, you may expect a theory question. Just try to figure it out. Okay, once it is prepared, now it is 4 things is left. Okay, what I will tell, give good time for labor costing. Give good time for employee or labor costing, you can tell. In that, I may expect labor turnover will be one of the question in those attempts, and overtime and ideal time should be your another main important things. And 2.22 will be your major thing, which will be comprises of different methods of computing a remuneration. Give a focus, and the same way you will prepare a formula cheat sheet. Okay, cheat sheet means it is easier for you to remember it. That's what we are calling as formula cheat sheet. Okay. Now, after that, coming with employee costing, its next criteria, you will give it to cost bookkeeping as your next part. Okay, cost keeping, reconciliation, it should be your first priority, and then only move on to integrated accounts. Okay, and finally, you will come to overheads. Okay, under the overheads, you will study. This 2.4.2 will be most important. Okay, next. This cost 1 to cost 4. Recall all the headings. What is cost 1, what is cost 2, what is cost 3, up to cost 24 you will remain. And you will prepare, give some half an hour to 1 hour, you will prepare what content to write. Okay, you will understand what is given in the module. You will prepare one format which is given objective, scope, and conclusion. Like this, you are going to write. Give a subheading, write it there, because there is some common statements will be there in most of the cost accounting standards, because it is a very basic, it is in a CMA inter level. So make sure, you may also expect 1 7-mark question from it. Okay, from this, if I want to tell it in question wise, this marginal standard, you may expect 3 questions, maximum 4 questions. 3 to 4 questions, sure shot it will be there. Then coming to this methods of casting, you may get 4 questions also. You may get 4 questions. It means 4 into 7 marks. I am expecting each and every question in the mind of 7 marks. It is going to be 28 marks. Then coming to cost bookkeeping, sure 1 question. Overhead, sure 1 question. But based on the practical exposure, based on the aspects the examiner will think, that's what I have think, complete module 6, module 5, then come to what's the order I will tell. So if I want to tell which you should give more priority, I will use this color. I will use the green color for more priority. A category. This A category I will tell module 6. Okay. A will be a module 6. Then this section B, that is methods of costing, that is module 5, will be also your A category. Will also be your A category. Then in yellow color is your B category, that is cost bookkeeping, material costing, employee costing. Violet should be your purple should be your C category, direct expenses, overheads, then introduction to costing. It will be based on MCQs. One theory question for 8 marks, or it can even be 4 marks, 2 theory questions also. 2 theory questions also. And one more thing, if I want to tell, MCQs can be tested in employee costing, overheads costing, batch costing and job costing. Okay. Sure shot marginal, standard, budgetary. Sure shot 3 MCQs to 4 MCQs should be there. Obviously 4 to you may also expect 5 MCQ questions. Minimum I will tell 3. Maximum 5 MCQs will be there. Sure shot. So try to figure it off and try to learn. Okay. And regarding what materials you will study for MCQ. MCQ you will study a material, CMA Institute material, along with it bit questions, which is from syllabus 2016, plus workbook MCQs alone you will do. Okay, there is no last neck of the moment you will sit and do it for workbook. If it is before 3 to 4 months, I will tell do workbook. If last 15 days, don't do workbook and all. Okay, next material, bit questions, workbook. After that, there is one more thing which none of them know, that is e-bulletin. Most of them will leave it. This e-bulletin, we are focusing on 3. One is March month e-bulletin, only they have released. August intermediate they have released. And for October intermediate they have released. Focus on this 3. If you want, you can add before 2 issues also. Before 2-month issue, you can add. Before January, I will tell. That is before March. January or February, if they release, you can add that also. That is 2023. Everything is based on 2023 only. You will get, in e-bulletin, you will get few sums plus MCQs. That will add some value. And regarding past papers, all the syllabus 2016 questions you need to do. All question papers you need to do, starting from June 2017. From June 2017 till this you need to do, till June 23 you need to do, except December 22. December 2021. December 2021 you can leave. Okay, December 2021 you can leave. And regarding model question paper, do June 2023 question paper. You are having 2 set, correct? Set A, set B, correct? Do that part. Okay. If time permits, do December 23. If time permits, do December 23. Okay. That too, you are having set A and set B. If time permits, only do. Because if it is a model question paper, current year model question paper will not be given to give it in your same examination. So make sure you are focusing on June 23. If time permits, do December 22 also. Set A, set B questions. Okay, don't focus on fill ups, true or false and all for new syllabus. You are going to be completely an MCQ based. You rely on choose the best answers. You rely on other sums. Okay, do it. First, do this thing. It will be much helpful for you. Okay, it will be much helpful for you. And regarding MCQ, sir, I need to practice MCQ. Yes, we have come up with free MCQ test. Okay. You can download an app in the description below. Ari Academy, CACS CMA. In that, you will get a free resources. In a free resources, you will get a free test. In free test tab, you will have two things: CMA Inter Set A, CMA Inter Set B. You may attempt unlimited times. Whenever you come, the same questions will be there, but it will be in shuffle order. It will be in shuffle order. We are also watching you. Okay, we are also watching you. What is the answer you are writing correct? What is your wrong answer you have done? Okay, everything we are watching you. Okay, so you can ask your doubts also. You can ask your doubts at 9043971982. This is my WhatsApp number. Message me along with your name and which place you are from, which syllabus you are pursuing. Okay. And for CMA foundation students also, we are going to do more for them in the upcoming days. So stay tuned. Okay, share to your friends. Thank you. Have a nice day.